Hey everybody, it's Maurice back again with another YouTube video on the Glorify the Good YouTube channel. How are we doing on those New Year's resolutions? Hopefully you guys are still in the fight. Whatever it is that you're working on, be encouraged, stay focused. We're just getting started, guys. Hopefully you didn't fall off, and even if you did, that's all right. You know, nobody's perfect, but just know that I'm here to be a resource for you guys. I'm sure you have people in your life who are willing to be a resource for you, so don't get, discouraged. Don't beat yourself up too much. It happens, right? We're human after all. But, the reason that I'm here today in this video is to talk about YouTube, right? So anybody who is a regular person, YouTube is for you. If you're a truck driver moving from state to state, you can record yourself as you're doing your job, right? If you do DoorDash or Uber Eats, either one of those, probably both, you can document your day-to-day, your 9 to 5, whatever your job is. You can talk about that on YouTube. But the gist is, YouTube's algorithm is rewarding small content creators. So, forget about all those prank channels, forget about all the dating shows. Honestly, that stuff is entertaining, but is it really adding value to your life? You're probably better off watching motivational content. So if you're into motivational content, make sure you're subscribing to Glorify the Good, because that's what we're hoping to do, motivate others to live a life of virtue and purpose. So yeah, tap in with some of my other videos if that piques your interest. But in this video, we're talking about YouTube. Authenticity is something that is almost undervalued in our society. There's this idea that you have to be polished, and I feel like we all suffer from that. I definitely suffer from that, working in a corporate environment, having to always shift between personalities, it seems like. But I digress. YouTube's algorithm is rewarding authenticity. So they want to listen and hear from people. They want to hear people describe their day in the rawest, purest form, right? So YouTube is simply putting content creators like that into the algorithm, and they're letting these people get their voices be heard. For what reason, I do not know, but these are the trends that I'm seeing. I generally watch motivational content myself, and I sort of decided this year that I would implement a stronger social media presence. Sometimes when you feel like you're working on yourself, you don't really feel deserving of coming out of the cocoon, right? And spreading your wings. That is called imposter syndrome, by the way, for anybody who doesn't know. But ever since I've come across content like this video that I'm creating to motivate you guys, ever since I came across content like that from other people, I figured, why not? Why not just post on YouTube? I've been on YouTube since the early 2010s, and I never posted a single video. Like, isn't that crazy? And if you think about social media in general, a lot of us just consume social media. There's very few creators out there. Obviously, you might think there's a lot of creators because you, as a consumer, are watching all of the creators. But why not become one yourself, right? If you have a passion for beauty, right? Say you like to do hair, nails, makeup, all that stuff, and you have a business, why not promote your business by recording your clients with their permission, of course, right? Why not record your clients on a YouTube video? You know, if you can get monetized on the platform, make money, it's like you getting paid twice. You're already getting paid from the client. Why not also get paid from YouTube? Like, it's a no-brainer, you know? If you like to talk about sports, why not create a YouTube channel where we talk about sports? Like, everybody has a podcast nowadays. Why don't you have a podcast, right? I don't get it. But I don't blame you for not getting it, because I never even thought about this until recently. Like I said, I came across a lot of videos where people are like, hey, YouTube is pushing small content creators into the algorithm. And, you know, I became curious because I'd see these videos and it'd be like somebody with 25 subscribers or so. And it's like, what? How is this person in my algorithm? But this person's talking about YouTube. So therefore, YouTube is putting them in the algorithm. So what am I doing right now? I'm talking about YouTube so that hopefully I can get pushed into the algorithm and then build an audience and then really carry out my life's mission, which is to help people figure out their potential in life, right? In today's society. So this actually speaks to some of the themes of Glorify the Good, this cause that I've created, this community that I'm hoping to build, right? Society tells people that they have to fit into a box, right? They want you to fit a mold so that you don't think outside of that box, and therefore you just remain compliant. You remain, I don't want to use this word, but subservient, right? You know, we might hear the term NPC a lot, non-playable character, right? Somebody who doesn't have a mind of their own. You don't want to be that person. You weren't created to be that kind of person. But the way that society is built right now, programming through the television, right? We watch the news all the time. I honestly stopped watching the news, but I know a lot of people in my life who watch the news, and sometimes when you talk to these people, it's like everything on their mind is negative. So this is what society does, right? It builds up these narratives in your brain so that you can remain in these emotional states and that you don't want to think outside of that box, or they don't want you to build better for yourself, right? So I'm here to challenge that notion, and I'm here to tell you that you need to create a YouTube channel. You need to utilize social media in positive ways that's gonna benefit you and your family's life. Like, bro, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, it's in your best interest, because this honestly right now is a form of therapy for me, just to be able to get these ideas out, just to think through feelings and thoughts that I've had over the years, you know, realizing from other content creators, like, dang, we're all really thinking the same things. We all have the same experiences in a way, right? So it's just been very eye-opening to hear from these people about YouTube and what it's done for them in their lives. Lots of people are able to provide for their families, you know, as a As a man, I hope to one day have my own family, and I preach about wellness all of the time. Financial wellness is certainly a pillar of wellness as well. So if I can create another stream of income through YouTube, that'd be awesome. Now, I'm not saying it's easy, but the path is there. You got to put in the hard work, follow the formula, and then hopefully, maybe, the results will come, right? But I'd rather try that than not try at all and keep doing the same thing that I've been doing. That's called insanity, doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result, a different outcome. So, man, it's really insane. And my light just cut off, but F it, we're here. We are here. Guys, YouTube is doing a lot for a lot of people right now. People are moving out of low-income housing. People are buying new cars. People are paying for weddings, People are quitting their jobs because of YouTube. Like, isn't that crazy? To be able to get your time back. Like, hey, you don't have to wake up and commute. You don't have to wake up and deal with, personalities that may clash, things like that. YouTube is offering, a golden ticket, right? You guys ever see Willy Wonka? Or is it called Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory? I don't even know at this point, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. YouTube is opening doors for a lot of people. I'm hoping that it can open some doors for me. Hopefully it will do the same thing for you too. But speaking on social media again, I just want to offer another word of encouragement. Fix your algorithm. Like, go through the people that you follow on whatever platform it is. If they don't add any value to your life, it's gotta go, man. Like, we're having a sale in 2025. Everything must go. If it's not making me money, if it's not, edifying my spirit, if I can't learn something from it, it's gotta go, man. Like, at this point, it's like, man, we gotta get serious about life. So we gotta explore ways and opportunities that are gonna better us, better our families, better the people around us. So if it means cutting off things that we used to enjoy and indulge in, hey, if you want to take a break from certain things, I definitely even encourage that too. Dopamine detox, that's crucial too. We're so inundated with so many forms of dopamine, right? The apps on your phone, they can, give you all types of attention, all types of pleasures, all types of gambling, so all types of money, but then possibly more so losses, because Vegas always wins. The house always wins. But all of these activities that social media provides, we got to start running away from those and to the good ones. So like I mentioned earlier about YouTube being a form of therapy, it's gonna also help you improve your communication skills, right? I literally posted 2 videos of me like lecturing about a topic. I haven't done that. I mean, I do that at work sometimes, but it's not the same. It's not the same. It's not the same at all. Just getting extra reps, improving my communication skills. I'm not perfect, definitely not perfect, but using YouTube is gonna help me get better at that. And hopefully, maybe by next year, I won't need to have a script when I'm posting a video. I have no script for this video. This is simply off the cuff, but I'm not really teaching you guys about anything. I'm just like, hey, I could teach you one thing though right now. YouTube in order to get monetized, you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours within a 365-day period, right? So that 365-day period doesn't have to necessarily be January 1st to December 31st. Can be February 1st to, January 31st, from this year to next year, right? Any 365-day period, so long as you satisfy those requirements, you can apply for the YouTube Creators Program or something like that. And let's say that during this time, you're following these strategies of discussing YouTube on YouTube, and then you're posting your passion project content as well, right? I've heard that people aren't really getting as many views on their passion project content compared to the pro YouTube content that they're posting. It's that theory remains to be seen from my end. I haven't looked at the numbers. I haven't been doing this long enough to have any type of analytics. But if that's the case, you'll still have your content up there. So if you build up an audience through the talking about YouTube strategy, then you'll still have those digital assets, those videos that people can then go to once they see, oh, this person has X amount of followers, X amount of subscribers, X amount of likes and stuff like that. They can watch your videos that you created long ago, and then you look like, oh, what? I posted this video a year ago and I'm getting paid for it? Like, what? How? Better to have that as a possibility than to not do anything at all, right? At the end of the day, nobody's coming to save you, so you've got to save yourself, man. YouTube is doing a lot for a lot of people, so you gotta find out what it can do for you. So that's all I gotta say. Maurice out. Peace.